start off with. One is, I think our lead does a nice job of being ready for right from the tip or right from the start to get those fouls. Now, one thing is, did we put the ball into play before both teams were ready? So there's a key. It goes both ways. It's good we were ready to receive the play, but I don't know if the players were ready for it. So make sure everyone's give an extra second. Here we go. Put your whistle strong, and then give it to them. Out-of-bound violation.
What's a violation?
Riley, make sure your shirt's tucked in. Foul. Good. Paul, I love those types of calls because if we don't take a foul on that, even if he starts swinging like that, that's the kind of place that just gets stuff out of whack. I love that call. Take it every single time you see a player get beat and then try to reach from behind. Just poor defense. Hands. It's a good strong whistle, Paul. Tom, nice job. Again, we're in transition the opposite way, so center official is going to be the one to pick up those and bring the subs in. I think that's one play that we might want to take a look at. I think we took our eyes off of the shooter, and then we brought him back and saw him hit the floor. I like to guess on it. If you see a player, it's probably best to guess on it, but at the same time, we need to see a player all the way up and all the way down, and I think he did come down and then flop on that play. It doesn't happen very often, but from my angle, I don't know if we take a foul on that play. You tell him to get up and play on. But again, take a look at that film. I might be wrong. I've been wrong a lot. Don't worry about turning around and showing 2 points to the table. They should know that right away. If you don't put your hands above your head, it's a 2-pointer. It's good to have a 2-minute or 2-point mechanic, but you don't actually have to visually make eye contact with the table. So on this play, Paul, I would call this one what we call a game interrupter. And the reason for that is it's a play that goes away from you. The lead is right there. The player is able to take contact, lay the ball in, the ball goes in. Everybody's ready to transition the other way, and we take a whistle. you can see how everybody's just kind of confused and perplexed, and it takes away the flow of the game. So be very careful with and one plays. We want to take an and one that everyone has to play through a lot of contact. For instance, if that ball would go through. The plays that are marginal and the ball goes on, we want to play on as much as possible to create flow in our games.
If he absolutely has to make that call from the tee, he at least needs to engage himself, step into it.
So Casey's saying next to me, and I agree, if you're going to take that play at the trail, you need to change your proximity to the play to create create more confidence and display more authority in the play. You kind of take it from a long ways away, and it's a long ways away from the play to take especially an and one. One thing that I really do like about this crew, though, is we're taking whistles, especially in this play that's up and down. We are taking whistles, and I think that's very, very important for us. We got 4 to 4 fouls right now. We're taking fouls on both ends. Just make sure that we're taking the right fouls. I think, again, we talk about it right in the, I'm glad we talked about it in the clinic, because those types of knee plays, especially when you have big versus little, those are the ones that they're mismatched, so they're going to do everything that they can to try to dislodge that big guy because they have no fighting chance. Good call. Foul. I'd take a foul on yellow 44 on that play. He gets beat, reaches over the top. He traveled. I love the look at him. I love the look that he gives you. What a knucklehead. He couldn't have possibly traveled. Oh, wait, you did. All right, so we're getting a little inconsistent. We've got a lot of loose ball stuff that we need to clean up right now. Let's not give up early. Be strong at the cease. That's a foul. So he's underneath the basket, and when the body contact comes, it forces him to go all the way underneath the basket. And now what happens is that we take a foul here. We don't take a foul on the other end. We look like we're inconsistent. So let's regain consistency in this game. job as a crew. If it's not touched at all inbounds and it goes back to the spot on the turnover. Foul. All right, so we've got a lot of contact. We've got to be consistent.